I'm Tracy, also known as Fairy Wings and Chainsaws chainsaw sculptor. It's all about proportion, size, and making sure that you can, what the subject is inside that log and can come out. So we get it standing up, and then I chalk out roughly a circle of the head, so I know where the back is going to be cut away from, and that's called blocking out. So you're going to block out the back, the sides. You can then start taking off, rounding off, shaping. I enjoy thinking, right, okay, I've got this log, I need to get this and this out of it, and just the process of thinking it out and trying to see where it is in the log, and using that saw just to take away what doesn't need to be there, basically. But yeah, I find it exciting and fun, if you like. It's like you're nervous sometimes, obviously, about things that can go wrong, but also like with the carving, with the piece itself, but also the tool itself. You have to be really mindful of what you're doing, concentration, control, and yeah, respect. Actually, respect is a big thing for using the tools. You're holding that weight, and you have to control that weight. So yeah, it takes its toll on backs, arms, hands. A lot of chainsaw users will tell you about vibration. Physically, it can be quite tough. I used to be quite wooden, excuse the pun, and just stand on and just make straight cuts and all this sort of stuff. And actually, for me, the biggest thing that I've learned is to engage and relate with what you are actually carving. So you want to be able to move with it. People will watch me using saws and say, you should be using a chainsaw like that, because you can twist them and get nice curves, which I love doing with them. So it's sort of, you learn, you pick up hints and tricks as you go, and the more confidence that you get, and again, the more respect that you get for the tool, I think the more you can do with it. It's just being able to just tickle away with it, and being able to have that control over it, just to just gently take away what you need to take away for the feathers, and the finer details, the talons, the feet, in anything that you're carving, really. So yeah, as I say, it is like, the chainsaw is like my pencil. From then, once I'm happy with everything that is in proportion in there, you go on to power tools, which are sanders, so a die grinder sander with a flap sander on, a finger sander, and a drill with a flap sander, sander flex on it. So with those, you can smooth out the feathers. Owls are a great shape to carve, and I love the facial features of a barn owl and the colours, and being able to get that in a carving as well. I never used to paint too much, or paint at all really, on my carvings, just basically the eyes. Again, through meeting other carvers, I've discovered airbrushing, something that I've had an interest in for many years but never really taken up, and now I've been able to bring that into what I'm doing with the carving as well. I don't like to paint too heavy. I like to still use wood dyes that are still going to retain the natural look of the material that I'm using, which is the wood and the grain, and just enhancing that and bringing the subject a bit more to the realism side of things. But my relation to barn owls especially is where we are here at the yard. I've got a great big barn, and there are barn owls in there. I've found their feathers and things, so yeah, I'm a bit of a collector of feathers and all things gruesome sometimes. If you're here in an evening, sometimes you can hear them, which is really lovely. So the whole process, I'm stressing out about it if you like, but enjoying it at the same time. And then you get to the end and step back and go, actually, yeah, that's not too bad.